Here's the second game of the doubleheader. First batter for Natoma. Kendra Williamson pitching. Bethany Derricks the catcher. Second game of the doubleheader here tonight against the Natoma Tigers visiting Minneapolis Lady Lions. Swung on, hit fair down the left sideline, just missed by third baseman Steinbrock. Going to be a double. So one runner on, no outs. Lady Lions scored the first run in the first game and never looked back. The runner in scoring position already for the Natoma Tigers. Inside. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit. It's going to fall just outside the infield grass. Advances the first base runner to second. The hitter is at first, and 2 hits already in the game with 2 batters for the Natoma Tigers. Pitch by Williamson, then it's fouled down the left side. There's the pitch. Tried to throw out the runner at third and almost got her, but she is safe. So runners at the corners, 1 in scoring position at third. 1-1 the count, no outs. Here's the pitch inside. Tried at second. Ball's a little short. So 2 runners in scoring position now, no outs. 2-1 is the count here. Ball's hit. Out at first. The runner scores. So sacrifice hit. Tigers go up on top 1-0. They have another runner scoring position, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled left down the left sideline. Here's the pitch, hit. Steinbrock snags it, and the runner's safe at home. And the batter is safe at first. So 3 hits now for the Tigers. 2 runs have been scored here in the top of the first. The Lady Lions are digging an early hole. No outs. 1 runner on at first. Throw was a little late, I think, coming home. Here's the pitch by Williamson, inside. Got away from Derricks. The runner at first decided to stay there. Williamson's pitch, swung on and missed. Try to get the runner at first. Couldn't quite do it. 1-1 pitch, 1 out. Fouled down the left side. Lady Lions are down 2-0 in the top of the first. 1 out. Off 3 hits here by the Tigers. It's fouled down the third base line. The Lady Lions have a few players that have gone to state forensics tournament in Wichita that are missing tonight. Here's Williamson's pitch. It's pop up. Steinbrock gets underneath it. 2 outs. One and 2 the count. 2 outs. The Lions down 2-0. Here's the pitch inside. Going for the steal. Throw didn't get there in time, so the Tigers have another runner scoring position at second. Two outs. The pitch swung on a miss, got away from. It's a foul. So that keeps the runner at second. And here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit. Good job by Bailey Walker. She got underneath it. Gave it the snag and ends the inning. But not until after the Tigers have scored 2 runs. They squander 1 on base. But take the 2-0 lead after a half inning of play. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com. Video replay on Eagle Channel 20.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the softball field at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications. Channel 2 and SalinaPost.com. Video replay on Channel 20. We're glad you're with us. Hope you enjoyed the game. The Lady Lions have some work to do. They're now down 2-0. They won the first game 7-5 in 6.5 innings, but now they got to play a little catch-up. Here as they come to their turn in the bottom of the first, Kendra Williamson up with the top of the lineup. In the first game, she had 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout, but scored 2 runs. The pitch inside, and she swung at it. Strike 1. Pitch, high, 1-1. First game took about 2 hours and 39 minutes to complete. It's now 6:22. We'll see how long this one goes. Here's the pitch, inside and low. Makes the count 2-1. It's a hit. She hit the ball anyway. Pitcher catches it, gets underneath it. So Williamson flies out. Bethany Derricks, the catcher, up the bat. The pitch, swung on and hit right to the shortstop. And they got her at first. 2 down. Bailey Walker up the bat. In the first game, Bailey had 2 strikeouts, 1 hit, and scored 1 run. Inside and low, ball 1. Swung on and hit to the third baseman. Safe at first. Bailey used her speed to beat that one out. So she starts off this game with a hit. Next up, Allie Steinbrock. Allie had 2 hits in the first game, an RBI, and scored 1 run. The ball. Woo! Close steal for Bailey Walker. It's called safe. With 2 outs, kind of a gutsy call there to go for that steal. She got away with it. So 1 runner in scoring position for Allie Steinbrock. 1-0 the count, 2 outs. 2-0 the score in favor of the Tigers. Got through the gap. That's going to score Walker. An RBI for Steinbrock. Up the bat. Lindsay Abel. Had a strikeout in the first game. I thought she on a walk, I think. She got stranded, I believe, at third. So it's 2-1 in favor of the Tigers. And they tried to snag Steinbrock there at first. Close, but is safe. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. I'm thinking that's the same pitcher they had in the first game, which is not at all unusual, I guess. You don't see her a whole lot at this level, but Abel hits foul ball down the right field, and the first baseman gets under it to put her out. So the Lions strand a runner at first, but score 1 to make the score 2-1 in favor of the Lady Tigers from Natoma. We'll be back with the top of the second after a break and a word from our sponsors. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications, Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, video replay on Eagle, Channel 20.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Terry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same, and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
All right, we're ready to start the top of the second, with the Lions trailing the Natoma Tigers, Lady Tigers, 2-1. Kendra Williamson on the mound for the Lady Lions. Here's the first pitch. It's outside. Second pitch, swung on, hit. Steinbrock comes in, gets it, throws her out at first to Michaela Derricks. One down. Good job by Allie Steinbrock to come in on that ball, snag it, and get the throw out at first. Williamson's pitch. Strike, caught the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to second base. Great job by Kerrigan Johns. Snag it and throw out the runner at first. 2 down. Let's see. First pitch against the third batters. All one. Second pitch. Low and inside. Two 2-0 the count for Williamson. Ball 3. There's 2 outs here. No runners on. Pitch inside and low. Ball 4. Takes the base. So the first walk of the night against Williamson. She has surrendered 3 hits, of which scored 2 runs. Strike 1, caught the corner. So 2 outs, 1 runner on first. Williamson's 1-0 pitch, 0-1 pitch, foul down the left line. 0-2, I believe. Scoreboard shows a 1-1, but I think it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Got away from the ball, got away from the catcher. It advances the runner to second, I mean. One and 2, the count. The pitch. Swung on and hit. It's a high pop-up. Williamson gets underneath it, snags it, ends the inning. No run scored by the Tigers that time, thank goodness. As after 1.5 innings of play, it is the Lady Tigers of Natoma 2, The Lady Lions of Minneapolis won. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com video replay on Eagle Channel 20.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com. Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back. For the bottom of the second, Michaela Derrick's up to bat for the Lady Lions, playing first base this game. There's a hit that falls in front of the second baseman, and Derrick's is safe at first. Corman good play. It's double play by the first baseman. Caught the ball on the hit from Corman and put out McDerricks, who would run to second. Sidney Weedle at bat. Fouls back over the left field fence. Barely misses Dina Sanchez. Ball 1-1. There's 2 outs here. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit. It's going to fall in the gap in the outfield. Sidney Weedle with a hit. On safe at first. Sidney had 2 strikeouts in the first game. Up to bat is Kerrigan Johns. Had 3 walks last game, but scored 3 runs. Strike 1. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 1 runner at first. Ball, and Weedle is going to advance to second. In the first game, this pitcher only had 5 walks, but 3 of them were to Kerrigan Johns. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and outside. 2-1. Inside corner, strike 2. Count evens at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Caught her looking that time. Struck her out. So the Lions scored none. The Tigers scored none in that inning. It's 2-1 after 2 innings. We'll be back for the top of the third in just a minute after a word from our sponsors. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and video replay on Eagle Channel 20. Welcome back to the softball diamond at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds. The Lady Lions trailing the Lady Tigers from Natoma 2-1 here at the top of the third. Williamson's first pitch of the inning. Outside to make the count 1-0. Second pitch outside, 2-0. Hunting for that outside corner, not finding it. Here's the pitch. Got it that time. 2-1 the count now. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit. Gets over Walker. It's short. Snagged by Corman. So the fourth hit of the evening for Williamson. Fourth hit on Williamson, I should say. With no outs here in the top of the third, one runner on. Oh and 1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul down the left field line. 0-2 the count. Pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout. So Williamson's first strikeout of the night. He's had 1 walk, surrendered 4 hits. 1 out with 1 runner on here in the top of the third. Tigers are back in the top part of their batting order. Williamson's pitch. Swung on, hit, snagged by Steinbrock. Overthrows to second base. And 1 run's going to score on that. Two runs score on the overthrow. Had a run down. They got away with it. There's 1 out. Score is now 4-1. Well, I guess they only scored 1. One of them, there was 1 out. That did result in an out on that throwdown. Score's 3-1. Umpire was not very emphatic about with his signal there for the call. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count here. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Williamson. Two outs now. Strike one. They did correct the scoreboard. That was a second run that scored there. The score is 4-1 in favor of the Tigers with two outs. Bethany Derricks is adjusting her knee gear. So timeout. Still having a little trouble. Still being adjusted. Again, the score is 4-1 in favor of the Lady Tigers from Natoma. Here in the top of the third, there's two outs. 0-1 is the count here. Swung on and hit. Out to right field, dropped by Corman, but she stops the ball. Overthrow. And the runner is going to advance to second, but she's out. Good snag by Walker there. So the Tigers scored two hits there on an error. Two runs, excuse me, on an error to take the 4-1 lead here after 2.5 innings. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. For the bottom of the third, the Lady Lions trailing by 3. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and video replay Eagle Channel 20.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
Okay, welcome back to the softball diamond here at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. Bottom of the third coming up. The Lady Lions trailing the Lady Tigers from Natoma 4-1. Second time through the batting order. Lead-off batter Kendra Williamson pitching this game. A little breeze come up now, helps cool the air down a little bit. Here's the pitch, low and in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Winston had a hit. There gets another hit out to center field. Her second hit of the game. Lady Tigers pitcher was gone all the way through the first game, and now in third inning, the second. There's another hit by Derricks. Advances Williamson to first. Second, I mean. Derricks is safe at first. Walker shows bunt. Caught by the third baseman. Good play. So the runners stay at first and second. One out. Allie Steinbrock up. See if she can drive in a run or two here. The Lions need a few. One out here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit. Foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count. Two runners on, one out. Steinbrock hits it foul deep down the left side out of the field of play. 0-2 the count now. One out. Two runners on. She hits it fair to the third baseman. That's going to put Williamson out. Steinbrock safe at first. Derricks is safe at home. She got pushed out of the base running there by the third baseman. Got up and runs in. So, and Steinbrock's at second. So an RBI for Steinbrock. Her second hit of the night. Brittany Derricks scores a run. And I missed who scored the other run, I guess. It's now 4-3. Lindsay Abel up to bat. Hit by Abel, past the pitcher. Shortstop misses it. Going to score Steinbrock. Abel tries second, an overthrow. She's safe at second. So Lindsay Abel with a RBI. And the Lions have scored 3. No, they scored 2. The scoreboard was not right the first time. It's now 4-3. The Lions have scored 2 in this inning to make the score 4-3. The Natoma pitcher has gone the whole way, first game and through the bottom of the third here. There's 2 outs. Michaela Derricks is up. The scoreboard says 0-2 is the count. The pitch, the ball. Abel stays at second. She's in scoring position there. 1-2 the count. She hits it. It's a fly. Shortstop and the second baseman argue over it. Can't get it. It's going to score Abel. Michaela Derricks is in safe at second. So the Lions are starting to shag the Tiger pitcher pretty good now. She's wearing down. It's 4-4. Bethany Corman up to bat. She pops it up. Third baseman catches at the end of the inning. But not until after the Lady Lions score 3 to tie it up at 4-4. So we go to the fourth with the score tied 4-4. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and video replay on Eagle Channel 20.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Jerry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same, and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Welcome back to the softball diamond, the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. The Lady Lions have tied the game at 4-4 in this doubleheader, second game of the doubleheader. We go into the top of the fourth. Kendra Williamson still pitching for the Lions. She struck out 2, has walked 1, has surrendered 4 hits. Pitch swung on and fouled down the right side. So the 0-1 pitch coming up. And here it is. High and outside, 1-1. It's 1-1 pitch. Knocked right back to Williamson. She shags it, throws the runner out at first. Here's the pitch, outside. 1 out here at the top of the first. No runners on. One of those to count. Williamson's pitch. Swung on, missed. 1-1 the count. One pitch is hit. Walker tracks it down short and hops it into the first baseman's glove to throw the runner out. 2 down. We're in the bottom half of the order for the Lady Tigers. Strike 1. The inside corner, strike 2. Strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Kendra Williamson. 1-2-3 there. As top of the fourth comes to a close for the Tigers. The score still tied 4-4 with the Lady Lions as we move to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and Eagle Communications Channel 20.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lion Sports. Listen to the Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com. Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans, IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans, IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Okay, welcome back to the softball field here at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds. Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and EagleCom Channel 20 for a video replay. We're moving to the bottom of the fourth inning with the score tied at 4 between the host Lady Lions and the visiting Natoma Tigers. The Tigers pitcher has gone the whole way through the first game, and here in the through 3 innings already in the second, heading into her fourth. Started getting tagged here quite a bit by the Lady Lions in the third inning. We'll see how she does now. Sydney Weedle is up to bat. She's had 1 hit in this game so far. Fouled it. Pitcher and the catcher went for it, but could not get to it. So the count is 0-1 with no outs. Sophomore Sydney Weedle at the plate. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Ball 1, low and inside. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul down the left side. So the count remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and inside, so the count evens at 2 apiece. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball 3, low and inside. Full count 3-2. Swung on and hit by Weedle. Third baseman knocks it down, but Weedle's going to be safe at first. Second hit for Weedle in the game. So 1 runner on, no outs here, bottom of the fourth. Kerrigan Johns up the bat. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Johns struck out in her previous at bat in the game. Strike 2. Weedle's going to steal second. 0-2 the count, no outs. Kerrigan had 3 walks in the first game, scored 3 runs. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the game. First game she got nothing but a walk. So far she's struck out twice. That's the way life goes sometimes. 1 out in the inning. 1 runner on. Top of the batting order, Kendra Williams is up again. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Williamson has had 2 hits in the game so far. Hits this. It's a high pop up. Falls in front of the second baseman. So Williamson gets her 3rd hit of the game. If my records are accurate. There's 1 out here. Bethany Derricks, the catcher, will be up to bat. Had to get her catcher's gear off. Bethany has 2 hits and 1 run in the game. The pitch, swung on and missed. Williamson goes to second into scoring position. So the leading run for the Lions is at second in the form of Kendra Williamson. Here's the pitch. Ball. Here's the pitch. Hit. High pop up. Caught by the pitcher. 2 down. Now we have two runners on. Excuse me. The leading runner is Weedle at third. Williamson's at second. Bailey Walker's up to bat. The pitch. Hit. Bobble by the shortstop. It's going to score Weedle to take the lead, and we have runners safe at first and third. And a pop foul caught in the inning. The Lions strand 1, but take the lead 5-4 here after 4 innings of play. We'll be back for the top of the 5th. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and video replay Eagle Channel 20. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Okay, welcome back to the softball diamond here at the Otto County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. Dale Leach here calling the game for the second game of the doubleheader for the Lady Lions hosting the Lady Tigers of Natoma. The Lions have gone ahead now 5-4 in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth. Kendra Williamson still pitching. She has 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, has surrendered 4 hits. And that was called a strike. 0-1. Swung on, hit. Walker catches it to put out the batter. 1 down. There's the pitch. Outside. 1-0 the count. The pitch. On the corner, strike 1, 1-1. The pitch. Didn't catch the corner that time. 2-1. There's a tags the ball out to center field, tracked down by Abel. So the Natoma runner gets a hit, is safe at first. The 5th hit of the day surrendered by Williamson. Strike 1. There's 1 out in the inning. 1 runner on. Tying runners at first. 0-1 the count here. Swung on and hit. Tracked down by Walker. The overthrow. Runner falls down, so didn't advance to third. 2 runners in scoring position. Leading runs at second with 1 out. Bethany Derricks goes out to the mound to talk to pitcher Williamson, who is a junior. Bunt is shown. It is a ball. Got away from Derricks, but they cover the bases. Foul down the left side. One and one the count, 1 out. Tying and leading run are on base, third and second. Inside, ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. There's the pitch. Inside, almost hit the batter. 3-1 the count for Williamson. The pitch, swung on, hit. Walker tracks it down, but 1 run scores. The tying run scores here in the top of the 5th. The runner at second stays there, and a runner advances to first. Or the batter advances to first. So 1 out, 2 runners on. The leading run is at second base for the Lady Tigers. The score tied to 5-all. Oh and 1 is 0-2 is the count. Second base runner steals third, and the first base runner advances to second with one out. 0-2 is the count. Hit. Gets by Walker. That's going to score one. And the hitter gets to second. So the Tigers scored 2 this inning and have 2 runners in scoring position to take the 6-5 lead. 1 out. The pitch, swung on, hit, got by Steinbrock. It's going to score 2 runners. It'll be a double for the hitter. Tigers take an 8-5 lead. 4 runs in the 5th. With 1 out and a runner at second. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1 now. Pitch, swung on, hit. Walker tracks it down and holds the runner at second. The batter is safe at first. So 9 hits now against Williamson in this game, with 1 out in this inning. 2 runners on. 1 in scoring position. Foul ball. Eight to 5 is the score. Top of the 6th. 5th, excuse me. Strike 2. Pitch, swung on, hit, got by the shortstop. Fielding error. It's going to score 1 run, and that runner is going to go to second. Second base runner advances to third. 5 runs in this inning. It's now 9-5. Lady Lions dug a 4-run hole before. Now they've done it again. Still only 1 out. Still 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Strike. Count is 2-1 according to the scoreboard. High ball, 3-1 now. Williamson's pitch is hit. Foul down the right side. Two pitch. Foul tip. Nope, swung and missed. So a strikeout fourth strikeout of the game for Williamson. Two down. First pitch is swung on, foul back to the fence. It's 9-5. The Lady Lions need to stop the bleeding here. The pitch swung on, foul down the right side. Nobody can get to it. The pitch. High. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled high. Nobody can get to it, but it is foul. So none of the runners can advance. Count still remains at 1-2, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Walker bobbles it. They get him at first. The bleeding stops. After 5 runs are scored in the top of the 5th. To put the Lady Tigers of Natoma up over the Lions 9-5. Excuse me. So the second 4-run hole they've dug in this game. We'll be back and see what they can do to even score, maybe take the lead back. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SlidePost.com, and video replay Eagle Communications Channel 20. Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the softball field at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. We're here for the bottom of the 5th inning in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Lions won the first one 7-5. Trail here in the second inning, or the second game, 9-5. The Tigers having scored 5 runs in the top of the 5th. Lindsay Abel up to bat for the Lady Lions. Has a hit. Pitcher can't snag it. She's safe at first. So her second hit of the game. She has an RBI also. Next up is Michaela Derrick's, first baseman. Michaela has 3 hits in the game if my record keeping is straight. Oh and 1 to the count here. No outs. High. Abel stays at first. Here's the pitch. High. Abel stays at first again. The count is 2-1, I believe. Scoreboard shows 1-1 though. Swung on and fouled down the right side. Should make the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Inside, and Abel will steal second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit. It's fair. Oh, I thought it hit inside the third base line, but they're calling it foul. So 3-2 is the count here. Here's the pitch. Hit by Derricks. Picked up by the second baseman, or the shortstop, excuse me. She's safe at first, advances Abel to third. So Derrick's fourth run of the game. Fourth hit of the game, excuse me. Bethany Corman up. Shows bunt, pulls back. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings on it, hits it. Third baseman bobbles it, misses it. That's going to score Abel. And moves Derricks to second. Corman's safe at first. So 9-6 is the score. 9-5 is the score, excuse me. No, 9-6. I doubted my records there. The scoreboard finally matched it. 0-1 the count here for Sydney Weedle. She hits it and over the left fielder. That's going to score Derricks. That's going to score Corman. It'll be a triple for Weedle. And she thrown out of play. That's going to advance her on the overthrow. So Abel scores. Corman scores. And Weedle scores on a ground rule double with an overthrow. Weedle's second run of the game. Four runs this inning for the Lions, ties the score at 9. So this is the second time they buried themselves with 4 runs and have come back and tied it. Up now is 19, Kylie Lott. First bat of the night for Kylie, inside. Oh and 1, or 1-0 the count. Ball 2, 2-0 the count to Kylie. No outs in the inning, no runners on right now. The score's tied at 9. Here's the pitch, inside, low again. 3-0. She tags it. First baseman tracks it down though and puts her out. Kendra Williams, on top of the order, is back up again. She has hits it, caught by the second baseman. Pop fly. Williamson had 4 hits on the night previous to that batting order attempt. Up is Bethany Derricks. She swings and hits foul. Back over the center field fence and beyond me, thank goodness. 0-1 the count. It's 9 all. 2 outs. 1-1 is the count. There's the 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1 now. The pitch swung on, fouled. 2-2. Swung on and missed, I guess. 2-2. 2 outs. Nobody on. She hits it. Third baseman bobbles it. That's going to make her safe at first. Bethany Derricks with a hit on a fielding error. Her 3rd hit of the game. Bailey Walker up to bat. She's had 2 hits and one run in the game. There's 2 outs here. She pops the left. Their field foul down the left field line. Excuse me. Anyway, what I was attempting to say before she fouled the ball was that the Lions' leading run to break this score, tie score, is at first base. Bethany Derricks. 1 out. No, there's 2 outs here in the inning. It's time out for Bethany Derricks to get her shoes tied. And here we go. 0-1 the count here. High. Derricks is going to try to steal. The ball is dropped. Now she's going to go for third. Safe. So the Lions' leading runner is safe at third in the form of Bethany Derricks. Stole 2 bases there. Stole first base, and the second base went on an overthrow. 2 outs. Walker needs to get a hit here to put the Lions ahead. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Pop up. Fouled back over the fence. 1-2 still the count. And the pitch. It's hit. Foul down the left field line. Third baseman gets under it and catches it. In the inning, the Lions score 4 to tie it. Get the lead. They squander a runner on base. Only the second runner they stranded on the night or on the game. Score is 9-9 after 5 innings of play. A lot of runs this inning. 5 for the Tigers, 4 for the Lions. We'll go to the top of the 6th. with the score tied. We'll be right back. Dale Leach for Eagle Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and Video Replay Channel 20. Let's hear a word from our sponsors on the break.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Jerry and Wanda Robbins support the Minneapolis Lions sports program. They hope that you will do the same, and in this coming year, the best to the Minneapolis Lions sports program.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Well, welcome back to the top of the 6th inning in this second game of the doubleheader. Minneapolis Lady Lions hosting the Natoma Lady Tigers. We are tied at 9 apiece. Kendra Williamson still pitching for the Lady Lions here in this game. She has 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, but has surrendered 10 hits. And the last inning, the Tigers scored 5 runs. We need to see if we can change that here in the top of the 6th. It's the pitch, swung on and hit. Corman snags it in left field. It's a nice way to start it. Bethany Corman with the good catch. It's always good for a pitcher to have good fielding support. There's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back behind the fence here. Here's the pitch outside. Counts 1-1. Inside. 2-1 the count. Inside again, 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. He swung on, hit. Right fielder catches it. And, well, that's Bethany Corman. I don't know who's out there and left. Caught the first one. My apologies. One of them is Corman. And I can't see the other number. 2 down here, top of the 6th. Nobody on. Comes the pitch. Drag one. Got the inside corner. Second pitch. Swung on and hit. Bailey Walker snags it. And throws to first, but not in time. The runner's safe. So 11 hits now versus Kendra Williamson on the evening. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Hit. Kerrigan Johns tracks it down and flips it to first to Michaela Derricks to end the inning. So 0 runs scored by the Tigers in the top of the 6th. The Lions will come back at the bottom of the 6th with a chance to take the lead again. We'll see what they can do. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaSports.com, Post.com, and Video Replay Channel 20. 9-9. Mm-hmm.
What inning?
Bottom of the 6th.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions Sports. Listen to the Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com. Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans, IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans, IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back to the Softball Diamond at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications. We're at the bottom of the 6th inning with the score tied at 9. This pitcher has gone the whole distance in 2 games for the Tigers. Been getting tagged a little more by the Lions in the second game than she did the first. Allie Steinbrock up to bat. 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 run scored so far this game. Here's the pitch outside, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit by Steinbrock, deep in center field. Gets past the center fielder. It's going to be a double for Steinbrock. So the leading run is represented at second by Allie Steinbrock. Her 3rd hit of the game. Lindsay Abel up. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 RBI, 1 run scored in the game. Foul ball. So 0-1 the count, no outs. Leading run for the Lions is that second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit by Abel. 3rd baseman tries to chase down. Throw the runner out of first, misses. Throw back to her, gets away. Steinbrock scores. Abel will advance to 3rd on the overthrow. Well, no. I don't understand that. She's out. But Steinbrock scored. I don't understand what happened. 1 out. Michaela Derricks up, swing and a miss. 4 hits in the game for Derricks. Pitched the first game, is playing first base this game. Swung on, hit, gets by 3rd baseman and shortstop. She's going to be safe at first. So 5 hits in the game for Michaela Derricks. Bethany Corman up. The pitch, She hits it, gets back to the pitcher, who throws Corman out of first. Derricks advances to second. Sydney Weedle up. Sydney had a ground rule double on the last time at bat. Has had 2 hits, 2 runs, and 1 RBI this game. The pitch, outside ball. So 2 outs here. Lions leading 10-9. Top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Hit by Weedle. Pitcher corrals it, throws her out of first. So the Lions score 1, squander 1. Stranded 3 here in the game. But take the 10-9 lead into the top of the 7th, where they just need to hold the Tigers scoreless one more time, and they'll get another win. We'll take a break, hear a word from our sponsors. Dale Leach for Eagle Communications Channel 2, SalinaPost.com, and video replay Eagle Channel 20.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to the softball diamond at the Ottawa County Fairgrounds in Minneapolis. The Lady Lions are leading 10-9 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Kind of getting in the middle of the batting order now for the Lady Tigers from Natoma. Kendra Williamson still pitching. She's had 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, but surrendered 11 hits. There's a foul ball down the left field line. Owen won the count. Swung on, strike 2. Hit, gets by Walker, way out into the outfield. That's going to be at least a triple. Fielding error. Puts the tying run on at third base with no outs. Hit. Allison Steinbrock snags it. Double play. Steinbrock threw the ball to first. Kayla Derricks gets it back to her sister Bethany in time to prevent the tying run from being scored. Great play. 2 outs now. There's a hit. Kerrigan Johns snags it in the game. The Lady Lions win 10-9. Both games they've won in the top of the 7th by holding the visiting Natoma Tigers scoreless. Congratulations. They take their record now to 7-11 on the year after sweeping a doubleheader here against the Tigers from Natoma after having dug a 4-run hole twice. Next Monday we'll play baseball for the Lions hosting Bennington. This is Dale Leach, Communications Channel 2. SalinaPost.com, video replay, Channel 20. We're going to sign off. Thanks and have a good night, folks.